there we go. Hey guys, Renzo Mox here, and welcome to the September Q&A. We're not going to waste too much time. I'm going to be reading the comments from the first Q&A, so let's just get right into it. Make this a nice and short video, hopefully. Starting off, we have Spider-Man X-Men asking, what is your favorite character besides Renzo? Renzo's not my favorite Renzo character, so I'd either say either Geode or Spawn. They're both two of my favorites, personally. Have you ever played Terraria, Starbound, or Starview Valley? They're fun. You should try them. I have played Terraria before. My cousin used to own it. I've played it a couple times. As for the other games, no, I have not played them. But I'll check them out. They sound like something I would enjoy. Do you know the game series called Fallout? If so, which one is your favorite? Who is your favorite Transformers guy? I do know Fallout. I've never played any of the games. I can't say that I have any connection towards Fallout whatsoever. And who's my favorite Transformers guy? I mean, that's Starscream, obviously. What is your favorite robot mock? Sorry, I asked a lot of comments. That's fine. Favorite robot mock, and I'm going to go from the ones that I actually reviewed before. I'm going to say Guardian. I think he's my personal favorite. I think he's the best robot mock I made for episode 11. Okay, so now we're on to the questions from the Q&A announcement video that I made. Starting off with the Explodinator asking, what do you think about the stars in the sky? I think they're quite fancy now. Ivan Josu Garcia asked, they exist golden languarian, and what is the other species of photum saludos? And they also said, what other species of doc of photom, and they exist golden languarian saludos y adios. What? So I'm gonna translate this the best I can. Clearly this person does not speak English as their main language. I think what they're asking is what's the prof species from Photum, I think? And are there golden Langurians? And the answer for that is prof species is called, I believe, a lion knight. He specifically is a cross between a Langurian and a lionite. I believe that's the name of the species. I could be wrong. Thatch will correct me for that, but I believe he's called a lionite, but he's also half Langurian. So, and there are golden Langurian. Not really. I mean, there are some who have more of a golden texture, but they're not actually like gold. That's weird. Hey Renzo, I was wondering what kind of camera you use to film. I was also wondering what toy are you going to review next. If you want a really good Marvel Legends figure, I would recommend the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure Wolverine. Congrats on 900 subs. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. I'm not a fan of Wolverine, so I probably won't buy that figure. Thanks for the recommendation though. And what kind of camera do I use? I use a Canon camcorder. I don't know the exact name of the camera. My parents got it for me, and I'm blessed to have it. It's one of my favorite cameras of all time. And the toy that I'm going to review next, I actually might hold a vote for one, because I actually don't know. I did tease that I'd be looking at the Power of the Prime Starscream next, but I don't know. That might change. We'll see how it goes. Would you ever like to move to the States, US? Absolutely. All my friends live in the US, and I would just love to be closer to them, especially when it comes to, like, Brick Fair time, and it would be a lot easier to get down to Virginia, that's for sure, if I lived in the States. If you have a robot lamb, do you want a robot arm or leg? I assume they mean limb. And for that, I say I would like a robotic arm because you wouldn't see a leg. It would just be behind the pants. I would like to show off a robotic arm. That'd be way cooler. What do you think of Noah Productions and Mason's Mocks? I got a lot of respect for Noah Productions. He did Ignition 2, which was very well made, I must say. The length is ridiculous. I understand why it's that long, but I didn't finish. I gave up, man. That is too much of a commitment for me. It was like 9 in the morning when I started watching that. It was just not a good time to watch it. And I personally haven't seen enough of Mason's Mocks to really know what his deal is, so I can't say anything about Mason Mox. But what other games are you planning on streaming? Can't wait for episode 11. Thank you. Lucky for you, episode 11 is currently in the works. And what games am I planning on streaming? Well, currently on my gaming channel, I've been trying to stream Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. Will you make Renzo dress up for Halloween? And also, thank you for the Bioformer. I knew you'd listen. It's not that I never wanted to make a Bioformer, it's that I never thought I could make one. And I did. And I don't like skids at all. I think it's terrible. I think it's a terrible bioformer. But I was just trying something out at the time. And will I make Renzo dress up for Halloween? Probably not. There actually won't be a Halloween special this year. I do have plans. I will be working on something else when Halloween is taking place, most likely episode 12 at that point. But I have a Halloween video planned. It should be fun. One, which one of the mocks that you've built is your favorite up to date in terms of story and build? Probably Ouroboros. He's one of my favorite mocks. His story, I've also been working on that more recently, and I gotta say I'm liking where it's going. And then number 2, will Renzo ever man up and talk to girls in the series? Absolutely. Over time, you know, he's still growing as a person. He's very awkward. It's not getting to the point where he just he's a little better now, but he's going to meet more female characters in Season 2 and stuff like that, and he's eventually going to warm up more. He knows Ghosty now, so he's starting to warm up to girls a little bit more. Which Bionicle set would you want the most? Out of the ones that I don't have, I gotta say, I really just want the Titan sets. Number 2, which mock that someone else made would you want to have? Oh, probably Thatch's Malazor mock. If you guys don't know, he has a mock at Brick Fair that he showed off called Malazor. Awesome, awesome mock. So what do you think the next CCBS LEGO toy line will be, if there is one? Which I really hope there is going to be one. I don't think there will be at this point. And maybe in a couple years, but right now I think CCBS is kind of taking a break. Do you consider the Green Skull Scorpion foil pack to be Umarak's Creature of Shadow? No, not at all. Renzo, do you watch My Hero Academia? And when is episode 11? And I like your video, my dude. Thank you. I watched season 1 of My Hero Academia. Couldn't get into it. I thought the animation was fun. I thought the character designs were fun. I just can't get into season 2. When's episode 11? I'm working on it. Slowly but surely, hopefully soon, we'll see, yay! How far ahead do you plan your story? Good question. I don't plan my story ahead at all. I come up with very basic building blocks, but an episode isn't finished. None of the ideas are concrete until I actually write it. Any advice for beginners? I just started making mocks. Be creative, look up inspiration online, use fun colors. What is your favorite movie? Such a broad question, man. I always resort to The Shining, but honestly, I haven't seen it in a while. It could change. Maybe Alien, 1979. That's not my favorite movie. I don't know. That's a very broad question. Sorry. Any new factions? I have no idea what that even means, so I can't answer that. And a great final question is from Cicada Husk. Have you ever considered using primarily stop-motion animation for any of your series? Absolutely. I had a series that I was planning called Bionicle Brotherhood. That was going to be fully stop motion, but I realized how much stop motion freaking sucks. It is not fun at all. It can be fun, but for me personally, who's a very impatient person, I can't sit there and animate every single movement. That would drive me insane. And that's all the questions for today. Hopefully a little bit of a shorter one this time around, but anyhow, thank you all for leaving your comments and questions, and I will make sure to leave your comments down in this one and stuff like that. I know there's been a lot less videos on the channel recently. I'm trying to work on that a little bit more. Anyways, doesn't matter right now. Hope you all have a good day. Remember to leave your comments down below and stuff like that. I will read them. I will check them out next time because Spook Month is on right now. Spook Month, my favorite month of the year. So the next Q&A is going to be fairly spooky, that's for sure. So yeah, see you guys then. Goodbye.
Exclusive look at Renzo episode 11.